salt marks. My father didn't believe in air conditioning on the May and August airless voyages from college to home, home to college. Cuts too much power. So no AC in the caddy between southwestern Virginia to suburban DC over the blue ridge and woven valleys, open windows conspiring with my father. He smelled of Old Spice gone bad, and me, soggy grapes left out at a picnic. When we arrived home to our column porch at the end of the winding private road, my mother expected the white diagonal stripes crusting into my dad's blue polo shirt and my favorite black sundress. Didn't turn on the air conditioning again, did you? My mother never said AC. She never shortened anything. So you can probably see that there's some father stuff and mother stuff, and I've pretty much leveled out my father right now. I'll do one more with my father, and then we'll go back to mommy and some other stuff, so we'll leave them alone. It's a lot about what was done that was inappropriate or weird, and I was a little kid, I was like, I'm saving this. This will be good someday. The history of paint. I have to tell you this story, this is really funny. My husband Keith said he would accept a paint, what is that called, estimate, paint estimate of our house. And this guy came in from a really nebulous company, and he spent 3.5 hours one evening last March looking at our house. 3.5 hours. He didn't have a flashlight, he didn't have an iPad, he didn't have a calculator, he just decided to do this estimate of our house. And he's going over the numbers over and over, and in the middle of this, I mean, I'm putting the kids to bed, I'm fixing dinner. 3.5 hours, and he came at 6:15, and now he's still here. It's 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh. And I said, you know, I have to get back some of this wasted time. And I said, you know what, mister, I'm going to write a poem. And he looked at me and my husband. He said, huh, a poem? And Keith looked at him and said, yeah, darn right, she's going to write a poem. This is the poem, The History of Paint. I have to get my time back. Drunk, my father painted walls around split-level stairs with white Dove OC-17. Then he rolled a shiny gloss into the rec room's brown paneling to make it brighter and larger, covering years of handprints, scratches, and kicks before we moved to other states. What else does white hide? Nothing was the same once inventors discovered Charlton white, the first washable enamel conveniently available for tins for the man of the house. Black marks and sins erased thanks to the magic of zinc oxide-based pigments. Once I invited a date into my new apartment's kitchen, handing him the Merlot to open, he struggled like a seal to open the cork, splashing a pink polka dot cloud all over the ceiling, the fridge, the laundry room floor and door. I bought alabaster white for the occasion, proud to cover up his mistake with the brush, as if it were only that simple. The Dutch revolutionized paint with oil, the perfect binder, using walnut extracts and lead oxide to preserve wood from weather, worms, and wind. Never mind damage to lung and blood cells. The white lasted centuries. My father doesn't paint his retirement house now, all walls weakened by dog paws and cat scratches. My mother doesn't want him to mess it up again or make the animals breathe in fumes. You know, I wonder if all he wants to do is yank a brush, jam it into thick off-white paint, and roll slap the acrylic until only the tip of his nose remains pink.